This time I have a good excuse for not posting this video. All of these pictures and videos came from my old phone. It was ridiculous to try and get a hold of. I had the opportunity though in 2022 of June to go to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. Not going to talk about the actual trip because it was a mess. My former partner and I had plane tickets and the flight was canceled and we didn't know it until a couple days prior, so we were quickly hurrying and renting a car and driving 14 hours, which, you know, I'm not complaining about, but it was a lot harder than it should have been. But this was completely worth it. I am a Patriots and Buccaneers fan. I was originally just a Patriots fan because Gronkowski and Brady, and then they went over to the Bucs, and I was trying to not like the Bucs, but that partner that I took this trip with, he made it very clear day one. He was like, you don't have to like them, but you have to pretend to like them, and I pretended, but I actually wound up really falling in love with them. It was weird because I actually fell more in love with the hockey team in Tampa than I did with the football team, but this was so much fun in terms of the games. The Football Hall of Fame itself was even more marvelous because it wasn't just Patriots and Buccaneers stuff. It's the history of it. They have actual real live artifacts from various games going back to 40s, 50s, all of these things, the history of the National Football League and what it was beforehand. They even had like little Three Stooges episodes from back in the day. It was fantastic. It was so worth the 14-hour drive. Please go. And then there is an area dedicated to Joe Namath, and I'm not going to share too many pictures of the hologram theater, but I am going to tell you one thing. I love Joe Namath, so this place for me was extra fun because of that. If I had known his picture was going to be everywhere, I would have gone a lot sooner, but the place itself is also very beautiful. And then for dinner that night, I went to the Haunted House restaurant, which was a place that I actually knew about long before the trip to Ohio was decided because I am a horror fanatic. I give a huge thanks to my mother on that one. God bless her. She's fantastic. This place was awesome. At one point we're eating and then Michael Myers just popped up out of nowhere. Please go see it. It's in Cleveland, worth the 40-minute drive from Canton. I saved my favorite part for last. The city itself was sweet and neat. The food and the people were so just lovely. I never thought I'd say I love another state more when it comes to the food and the people than in Ohio, and I've been to Texas multiple times. One of my other favorite things to do at the very end, driving 40 minutes to Cleveland to the Browns Stadium, which I am not a Browns fan. However, both of my coaches for SEC and for NFL at one point coached there. That would be Belichick and Saban. It was fun to look at. It was beautiful, right next to a Discovery Center. At sunset, there was nobody there. It was just marvelous. I can't wait to go back.